If you're deciding between Annandale and Falls Church, you're not just comparing square footage or commute times. You're choosing between two completely different rhythms. On paper, they're close. In real life, they feel worlds apart. Annandale is grounded, diverse, and food-forward. Falls Church is walkable, polished, and tightly woven. Neither is better. One will fit you better. Now, if you're moving here from out of state, here's what you need to know. Both sit inside the Beltway. Both offer strong access to DC. Both are in the heart of Fairfax. Now, Falls Church is an independent city with its own governance, tighter boundaries, and higher density. Annandale is unincorporated Fairfax County. Larger footprint, more variety, more price flexibility. That difference shows up in housing, schools, taxes, street design, and how neighborhoods feel. Now, what about the feel? Falls Church feels compact, intentional, civic-minded. You can walk to dinner, walk to Metro in many different sections, walk to the farmers markets and concerts. It feels plugged in. If you live in Falls Church, here's where you're going. Northside Social, coffee downstairs, wine upstairs. Dogwood Tavern, elevated comfort food. The wings are to die for. Clarendon's Beach Shack, fun, loud, coastal vibe. Harvey's Classic American. This is dinner on foot territory. Falls Church entertainment consists of concerts at State Theater, summer concerts in Cherry Hill Park, farmers markets on weekends. The city feels active without being overwhelming. And then you're minutes from the W&OD Trail. Outdoor access is amazing. You can bike to Arlington, bike to Reston, bike to breweries. Falls Church makes active living convenient. And for the housing in Falls Church, you'll find smaller lots, colonials and new builds replacing older homes, limited inventory, higher price per square foot. You're paying for that walkability, the school system, and that city identity. Single-family homes frequently start higher than comparable Annandale properties. Townhomes and condos offer entry points, but still carry location premium. What about the pros and cons? Pros, we've already talked about a bit. Walkability, metro proximity, tight-knit city governance, and strong resale demand. Cons would be those smaller yards, higher cost per square foot, less privacy. Falls Church feels polished. Let's talk Annandale. Annandale is larger, less dense, more varied. It doesn't feel curated, it feels real. The Annandale restaurants, this is the real headliner. Annandale is arguably the Korean food capital of the East Coast. You've got Kojoya Korean barbecue, Iron Age honey pig barbecue, Shinchon lighthouse tofu. This is destination dining. People drive here. Now, beyond Korean food, you do have faux spots, authentic bakeries, local markets. Annandale doesn't advertise itself, but foodies know. And by the way, you're right next to the Mosaic District in Annandale, many parts of it, which offers many more names that you're more used to. Parks and nature, you've got Hidden Oaks Nature Center, Wakefield Park, Mason District Park, proximity to Lake Akatik, plenty of green space, less foot traffic, more room. Now for the housing, you'll find larger lots, mid-century homes, ramblers, colonials, split levels, new builds replacing teardowns is happening quite often as well. And often there's lower price per square foot than Falls Church. You get more yard, more parking, more breathing room. And then the commute reality, Annandale is close to 495, 395, and 66, but fewer walkable metro options inside the core. You're driving more in Annandale. Falls Church gives you metro convenience, Annandale gives you car flexibility. Now, pros and cons for Annandale. Pros would be the more space, the food scene, price flexibility, and diversity. Cons, less walkability, more driving, less uniform city feel. Annandale feels layered. What about development and future growth? Falls Church, continued redevelopment, mixed-use growth, high demand. Annandale, incremental development, Route 50 corridor upgrades, more organic evolution. Falls Church is densifying, Annandale is diversifying. Now, who should choose what? If you want that walkability, that tight city energy, the metro access, the short strolls to dinner, Falls Church likely fits. But if you want more space, destination dining, lower entry points, room to grow, Annandale may win. Now, the biggest mistake I see buyers make, buying Falls Church for the image when they really want space, or buying Annandale for price when they really want walkability. Clarity beats compromise. So here we go. Falls Church gives you proximity, Annandale gives you possibility. Neither is better. One does fit you better though for this season. If you lived in Annandale or Falls Church, drop your experience below. I've done deep dive videos on both, including housing tours and market breakdowns. Check those out. And if you're relocating to Northern Virginia and want help choosing where your life actually works, reach out. I don't just help people buy houses, I help people choose a lifestyle.